Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Harold Washington American Legion Post 1987 hotline. This is the hotline. I know it's different from what you see today because I'm playing it like Patti LaBelle. I'm on my own today. My co-producer and my friend is off tonight because he's not feeling well, and we don't have Jack on the phone because he's in the hospital recuperating. So, my blessings and wishes go out to both of them and to their family members. But, as they say, the show has to go on, and so I am prepared for this moment. So now we're going to get down to business. Again, I'm sorry, but there will be no call-ins today. But you can call and leave a message at 773-719-0854. You could call in and leave a message at 773-719-0854, and your phone calls and messages will be returned to you. Okay, we're going to start off first about, about different things that's going on. This is a Veterans Hotline show. So what we're going to talk about is things that's going on in different hospitals. Mainly we're going to talk about Jesse Brown right now. For those that's been in Jesse Brown, or those that may be still in Jesse Brown listening to me through YouTube or whatever it may be, I just got some complaints about how they've been treated up in there. So I had to talk to a couple of people and a couple of nurses and stuff, especially the patients that's complaining about how, if they're having therapy or whatever, how the therapists, the people from therapy treating them, the meaningful and stuff like that. And when I say threatening, it's scaring them by, like if you got your foot amputated and stuff like that, and then they telling you that, as an individual, if you're in pain and stuff, you can't do a lot of stuff. You could do only whatever you can at that moment. And see, we having a problem where they trying to force the patients to do a little bit more, and the patients refusing because they're doing whatever they can, but it's not being accepted. So now I had to go up there and talk to each one of them and tell them who the people to get in touch with. Because, see, I have friends up in there, I work up in there, and then not only that, I have, I'm a service officer. So if anybody need any questions or something like that, I would be there to provide them with that knowledge and stuff. But anyway, now, like I said, it's a lot of things I want to talk about. I wish my partner was here, but, I'm going to put it like this. He here, but you all can't see him, okay? So we're going to play it like that. So now we're going to go into about the information about eligibility and survivor's benefits. This is an important thing for those family members that's out there where they spouse pass and stuff like that, and they trying to figure out what can they get, what can they do, where can they go, or things like that. You need a pencil and paper for the information I'm going to give out, but I will put it up on the screen, though. You could go to where it says survival. You could go there and go to this website, and it would, whatever you want to know about your past loved ones, well, you could go there and you could find out anything and everything. And this is to the regional office for Jesse Brown and stuff. Because a lot of people complain about, about certain things that happen. I, want to find out about, do I still have benefits and stuff like that. This is where you find all the information, if you got a computer. And if not, then you still got, these smartphones. That's why they smart. They're equipped with internet and stuff like that. Or then too, you see that 1-800-827-1000. Call them. Because see, it's like I said, it's a lot of things that you may need to know about the ones that, your loved ones that just passed or passed recently or whatever it may be, if it's still something out there for you, this is the only way you can find out. This is how you find out. And about what it said down here about the dependents and stuff like that. And just say, if your loved one has passed, and then you inquiring about his benefits or her benefits and things like that. Here's the people to get in touch with. That's why we have this show to teach everyone. You don't have to be a veteran, but see, you have veterans that family members and stuff. And so with that means that, you could help them. If they don't know anything about, YouTube, or if they don't have internet or something like that, the thing that gets to everybody is word by mouth. You tell them. Sit up there and say, hey, look here. Did you know such and such about your benefits? Aren't you a veteran? Yeah, but did you know? No, I didn't. Well, here it is. Well, how did you find out? Because I was looking at CAN TV for the Harold Washington American Legion Post Hotline. But I don't have it. Here's how you could do it. And see, this is a lot of things that we all need to find out about. And then, are you a veteran or your family members and you seeking legal help and stuff like that? It's plenty of things that you could learn from the VA that they don't tell you. But see, this is why you look at the show. Or if you want to, go up there to Jesse Brown from 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock. And go all the way in the back to the south end of the building. You'll see a big table that says Strike Force. They will have all the information that you will ever need to know about anything and everything, about your DD-214s, about your hospital bills, something like that, about your co-payments and stuff like that, about your dental. Everything I'm naming is right there. If you want to find out about guardianship, it's right there. If you want to find out skill dispersion, but some people have to do it because they fed up and been tired of being tired. But sometimes, they find out about divorce, custody issues, power of attorney, wills. All of this is out there. Landlord-tenant disputes and stuff like that. Small claims and more. The line is out there for you. If you want to hear it, just tune in. This is what we're here for. At least this is what I'm here for tonight. I am here as a veteran. I am here to serve you, and I am here as an American Legion commander. My duty is to serve my community. It's not because my post is at 4500 South Michigan. That's just where the post is at, but that's not my community. It's not because I'm the 3rd District commander. We're the 3rd District. The 3rd District starts east of Harrison to Country Club Hill, to Cicero, all the way to the Indiana state line. That's my district. But see, the idea, we have other people in other places. It doesn't matter. It's still a community. It's just not the community that you post in or the community that you stay in. If you're American Legion, the whole United States is your community. That's what we're here for. When there's disasters, strikes, and stuff like that, whatever the type is. But then you always hear about the Red Cross. You always hear about the Salvation Army. But on the news, you never hear about the American Legion. The American Legion be there. Whether you know it or not, the reason for you want to know why the American Legion there? Because see the idea, there are veterans that belong to American Legion posts in certain areas, and that may contain them in that area. So we have to look out for a veteran. We have to look out for another legionnaire, which we call comrades. Whether it's male or female, you're a legion. So, we have the calamity of being there for you. We have the fellowship of being there for you. When the disaster strikes, we're there. The nearest post, contact another post that's in there, or contact their district. The district, it go down online. The district contact the division will contact headquarters, which was in Bloomington, Illinois, and the national headquarters is in Indianapolis, Indiana. Just like the chain of command, that's what it is. That's what we're here for, to serve our fellow brothers and our sisters at any type of need. If you want to learn about your benefits and stuff like that, you could come learn, you could come find out about your benefits and stuff like that. It's no secret. The secret is we have a way to find out faster than you. Because see, with the American Legion and other veteran groups inside of the regional office, they have computers. And all we need is your name and your last four. Put it in a computer. Everything about you is there. We can find out what just the VA is doing. Where something is wrong that when you file your claim, where's it at? If you were denied, we'll find out why it was denied and what you could do about it. See, this is the thing that you need to know. This is important to you. You sit up there and raise your right hand and said, I do and I will and stuff like that. Well, then we still doing it. We are still doing it. We're there for you. And you know, just like regardless of how long you served, got your honorable discharge, we're there for you. And for those that doesn't have honorable discharge, we're there for you because we have ways. We keep advertising, telling you all where to go and get your discharge upgraded. For those who don't know, you go to John Marshall Law School. You could call them, and they would tell you exactly who to find out, what to do and stuff like that. And another thing, and then, you know, we have other opportunities about women, helpless women. We have women's veterans websites, if you want to be linked up to that, women. You know, about the Bar Association, Legal and Assistance for Military Personnel, Business and Professional Women. It's out there. The knowledge is out there. If you want to know about, you know, about copay, which we talked about on this show before. Copay is part of what we call the means test. What is the means test? The means test is where they evaluate, you know, how much money you make a year in order for you to be eligible to receive certain things. And we're fighting for that because, see, if you served and came out, everybody don't come out 100%. That's not going to happen. Not at any wars. Especially if you go into a war zone, you're not coming back 100% because, see, you're going to have all kinds of mental problems. I'm going to say it like that because, see, I've been there, done that, and still going through it. You know, war is hell, but see, it has to be fought for democracy. Some of you all don't understand that. Are you all not fighting for me? Ain't nobody coming over here. They have came over here. If you look at the history of the United States of America, we had wars in our backyard. 9/11, that should have woke you up for one thing. Oh, that was the only one. No, it's not. Know your history about this country. They had Civil War. They had Spanish-American War. All of this stuff. But see, it's right here. But I'm talking about somebody attacking. We attack each other. We have problems right here. But see, what I'm trying to tell you all as a veteran, again, male and female, get the things that you have fought for. You have fought for this country. and you're fighting for your benefits and your rights, we are here for you. As we have a code among ourselves, never to leave another veteran behind, we cannot do that. That's not in our nature. That's not in our blood. We cannot turn our backs on you. We're here to help you, your family, whatever we could do. But see the idea, we can't do it by ourselves until we need some help from you to find out what is it. What's the problem? Even if it's addiction, we have problems with that and don't even know it. Because we be in denial. Oh, I don't have no problem. I'm a sociable drinker or whatever it may be. It's a problem when it hit home. You may not think it is, but it is, and all of this still comes from the events that you was in, that you brought back and not knowing. That's why, we have counselors, we have everything, psychiatrists and everything. People scared to talk to a psychiatrist because you feel that you're not crazy or something like that. But look here, sometimes it's good to have a talk to get certain things off your chest. That way you won't be going out harming somebody else. Or wind up, hate to say this, getting killed because of mental health. See, people don't realize the problems within themselves because they always want to psychoanalyze themselves, say, oh, nothing wrong with me. Is something wrong with you? But see, it's just like the old saying, if something wrong with me, I know what to do. Self-medicate. That's not the solution because it could be something worse than that you cannot self-medicate, especially if it's a mental problem. We have suicide issues. But see, the idea, people claim they don't see it, they can't see it, they don't know anything about it. But if it hits home, oh yeah, I know about it now. But it's too late. If you got veterans, male or females in your family, auntie, uncle, cousin, mother, father, whatever it may be, a veteran is a veteran. Watch out for them. Because sometimes they may need you more than they may need somebody else because of the idea, everybody is shameful to call somebody. Everybody's shameful to admit that I have a problem. That's denial. Come from behind those closed doors and open them. Ask for HELP. See, a lot of people scared to ask for that. Those little four letters, HELP. It means a lot. And especially it means a lot to me for the things I do. Because see, if you're asking for it, that means you need help. It takes a lot for a man or a woman to ask for that. Because see, again, I'm not worse than that person, I'm not worse than this, something like that. Who knows? As the late great Michael Jackson always said, if you want to start somewhere, look at that person in the mirror. That reflection that you see, start with that person. That's the first step in getting help. Oh, I can't do this by myself. I done tried, Trying by yourself is not going to do it. It's not going to cut the cake. And another thing that we consist of saying, especially about our female veterans, we care a lot. I can say openly and honestly that you all deserve more than I could ever imagine. Because see the idea, all the wars that we have been into, all the fighting that we have been into, have they yet, besides now, saying that what a woman could do? See, they on the battlefields now. They doing it. They are doing it. And they showing the society, not only men, but see that they want to let everybody know the things that they could do. You know, just like Halle Reddy said, you know, she's a woman, I am a woman. Hey, it's time to be heard. And what I mean by that, you veteran women, come out of that closet and speak up. Because we're trying to open up veteran homes for not just the men, but see, not just for the women, but for the veteran family now. Because there's a lot of veteran females out there with family members and nowhere to go. It's places that you could go. Now, it's places that's opening up. And see, come up to Jesse Brown and go to Hood Vest. Whether you're male or female, but I'm talking to my sisters, with the family members. Because there's so many young kids right now that have parents that are veterans, that's going to school and homeless. It shouldn't be that way. They say society shouldn't be that way, but sometimes, you know, so sadly to say, we make society that way, that bitter, because of the idea of the things that I do. And if my mind not straight and everything like that, within the things I'm doing, I'm thinking, hey, it's natural. It's not. When you find out that you're hurting somebody else other than yourself, that's not natural. I'm asking you to seek help. There's people out there like myself are reaching the olive branches out to you, reaching their hands out to you, ready to take your hand and pull you in, because the idea you cannot do it by yourself. Sometimes when you need to talk to somebody, it's different things you could do. Even the hotline, they improved that. Because I had a few veterans in the past was about to commit suicide, and they called the hotline and couldn't get nowhere. I had to get out of bed a couple of times. Well, I didn't feel like getting out of bed watching the football game, and a few people had called up. And my wife was listening, and it stopped her cold because she was trying to figure out what's wrong with them. And I'm trying to tell her about the problem that they had. She said, well, what you gonna do? I said, I'm trying to tell them to go to the hospital. But they don't want to go. So she said, well, then what you gonna do? I said, I'm trying to get them to go. Why don't you get up and go take them? You know, it's bad to hear somebody that's in pain. If you haven't been through this, experience it yourself, it's bad. It's so sad to hear someone in pain, begging for help, but don't know how to get it. And I had to go out there to the people's house, take the police with me to break down the doors, and then take them. They wanted to take them to the nearest hospital. No, this is a veteran. This veteran is going to a VA hospital. And got them just in the nick of time. This is the thing that I do. This is the thing we all are designated to do, because see, it's not just me, it's other people as well. We want you veterans to stand up and be counted for. Don't just sit back in the background and then you go through all this when you don't have to. Get in touch with your nearest service officer. Get in touch with the VA. Come there. Talk to somebody. Because you're not in this world by yourself. You served with others. Others are still serving with you and serving for you. I want you to remember that. And keep that in mind. You're not out there by yourself. But I just want to let everybody know that we are here to serve you, to serve our veterans. And I want to let everybody know that this is a big holiday coming up. We just missed out. We just left one, which is Thanksgiving. So now, just want to say thank you and take care, and I love you. Have a nice night.